everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. We got more politics coming your way. Let's get started on talking about Trump signing a executive order. Let's get started. Okay, they are really no, they're messing up the Fox News reports. Let's see. Now, I'm about to get off of here because I'm about to say something that may get me censored off of TikTok. But it's the truth. There's chicken factories and there's who owns the chicken factories? I won't say. You be the judge. Look at RFK documentaries, and he'll tell you who owns the chicken factories and who owns the farmlands. He'll tell you right out. So if we're not, they're bringing, you can tell who's bringing, you know, business into our country so that they can have a powerful grip on our country versus who's leaving our country because America was being sucked dry. That's what was happening to America. It was being sucked dry. And yet the education isn't doing anything at this moment. Children are not learning how they should. Case in point, who was there to help that girl while being bullied? The one that committed suicide, the ones that said ICE was going to come and get you, and she committed suicide, Miss Rojo. Who was there to help her during being while being bullied? Where were the teachers? That's how big my high school was. That's a lot of people, y'all. A lot of people. I'm not watching the whole thing. Beware. Don't leave. I'm just watching 20, maybe 15 minutes of this. I just want y'all to see the part where Al Green goes ham. Ham meaning crazy. Ham meaning off the chain, off the meter. You see how he keep looking back? He waiting for them to say something. Oh man, this guy ghetto before ghetto even was born. Now that shows who wants to work together in a bipartisan way. You remember when I showed y'all the video? I have to keep going back to that video of when there were the three, Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi and Donald Trump. They were debating over how much wall needed to be built and if the wall even needed to be built. Yeah, like this is their true nature. This is what they do. Look at that at the Democrats. I couldn't do it, dog. I couldn't do it. And he maintained his anger, his ABCs, and what like his meditation tape. Like seriously, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. that is stupid. Imagine happening to get an electrical vehicle and working with somebody like Elon Musk. He works with Elon Musk, and Elon Musk sells electrical vehicles, and he's on board of that with that. So imagine, having to buy an electrical vehicle, or because they're high priced, and everybody at the pumps, that would be a cost of having to produce more electrical pumps. There will be a cost of building more vehicles, a cost of um, charging those vehicles, building the electric to come inside those vehicles. It's a cost for everything. This is a guessing game. Even though we know what we're doing, we still don't know what we're doing type thing. Because these won't be just Teslas. These will be Hondas and Toyotas, all electrical vehicles. And then that will turn the whole world, excuse me, over to electrical vehicles. And then gasoline will surely die out. And then they will mandate that all electrical vehicles be, it must be mandated that it will be just electrical vehicles, like they were doing, trying to phase out gasoline vehicles. I can vouch that it's not all back. When are you going to take over? Because the time frame for TikTok is running out. Is the government going to take over TikTok, or who is going to take over TikTok? Now, I heard two people was going to possibly take over TikTok. I forgot who those people was. I only read the article one time. Um, I don't want to get in. I'm kind of glad that I forgot those names because I don't want to get into detail. But it's three people trying to look to get TikTok. Um, but until it's out of the Chinese hands, I won't get on TikTok as much because I've been noticing that they're doing a lot more dissing of MAGA now, that like when I get on here, I see people calling you a sick son of a bleep and getting away with it. When I tell my story, I get a strike. If it mentions Obama or Biden, I get a strike, or warning. It's just not fair. You think you can go to China and be like, "Hey, what's up, my partner?" They're gonna be like, look at you like you crazy and call the police on you and say that you're speaking in another language when Chinese is the official language. Chinese is in have 300 and some odd dialogues. They speak 300 and some. Americans speak one type of dialogue, but you have black people speaking one type of language, people speaking one type of language, um, different races speaking different languages, but it's all English. It's broken English, and that's what I mean by it. But the people that's been here the most, which is black and what is it? Oh my God, I don't want to ruin it. Um, Indians been here a while. Some people say that this is their land. Um, yeah, they speak different dialogues. They speak two different languages. But yeah, now don't get it wrong. In Mexico, they still remained at the Gulf of Mexico. And on the map, it depends on what country it is. They may name it different uh, Gulf of, but in America, you come to America and you're traveling, it's going to be named the Gulf of America. GPS, Google Maps. Did you hear about those two? I think they were African American too. They sat up there and they took pictures of vital secret information and they tried to sell it to China for $10,000 on Fort Lewis Joint McChord Base in Washington State, right up the area where I live. I was like, damn, man, I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, say it isn't so. It's mostly a white, I'm sorry, mostly an African American um what do you call it? Brigade or let me just say group, because I forgot what you call it. You know, is a group of people that soldiers that try to sell vital information to the Chinese communists, and that was dead wrong. So they in jail right now. That's very important because if you're a lawyer and you're black and you're not getting hired because you're black, that's not right. So that changed the game for black people that are set back because in predominantly white areas that are not used to working with black people. Because if they find out that they are being not hired because of this, they can actually sue. If you decide to become a woman, your genes are still male. I think it's XY. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Allegedly. Um, so yeah. So you will always be that male and have that gene in you. You know, you can get changed up all you want, but you will still always be male and have those muscles like a male and have male, you know, things that a female normally wouldn't have. And for those who don't know what revolution is, it means change. Fight the revolution or be the revolution. It just means change. The change for our country. The revolution. Now, he has a reason why energy prices are high. He's adjusting things and tinkering with things so that they can ease out and equalize. But look at the beginning of 2020, what was going on. And that's all I'll say. I won't elaborate because I may be, you know, discommunication. I don't know, miscommunicating or whatever they call it. Okay, I told you I'll go over 15 minutes 'cause I didn't see the whole thing, but I watch it on my own time. Oh my God, y'all been watching but listening to me. I thought I put it on here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, have a heart for me, baby. So anyway, I could have sworn I put this thing on. Let me show you what I was seeing. Just like I said, he's fighting to equalize everything that has been done and he's trying to undo it. It takes time and patience. Let's not sit up there and say, well, he said he was going to do it on day one. What's going on? What's going on? It's not being done. Believe me, he's working on it. He's working on it. Just give it some time. I say 6 months to a year. He's been working on things since day one. And then have your shouting match. Stop watching different television companies. Watch Fox News and see what you can get out of Fox News before you start rambling on with the ramifications that he's not doing anything. Watch Fox News or alternate. Watch Fox News, ABC, NBC, CBS. Watch them all. But have Fox News in your agenda. Don't say, I don't watch Fox News because it's just strictly Republican. Well, ABC News is just strictly Democrat. I alternate between ABC News and Fox News and different ones because I want to know who I'm seeing, these reporters. I want to know who these journalists is. We got to know who we're up against when we're doing this. I will always, point blank period, I will always advocate for him. I'm not getting a paycheck for this. I'm not getting some good things has happened to me over the years. I'm not getting a paycheck for this. No. But I know what's right. And I know what's been erased. I know what happened to me over the course of 4 years that has been censored on not only I got a strike on TikTok and a warning on TikTok, but I got a strike on YouTube, which has gotten taken off. I just got a warning on YouTube, and I don't want that to happen again. So I choose my battles carefully and let them speak. Because obviously, when they speak, and then here's the deal: what are they? What are they going to do now? China has a huge part of America. They have the farm. Well, let me say that they have our farms, the chicken farms, and they have 1.3 to 1.6 billion people in their communist country. They were given money illegally, and it's like, what can we do to prevent that from happening again? Because different countries were sucking us dry with tariffs. We were being sucked dry, and we weren't ever going to be able to come back. It was going to be hell over here with terrorists over here, and we were going to have to move to another country. The people that were rich would have had to move, and they would have probably moved to Canada, and the people that didn't have money would have been in hell, couldn't afford it. America would have no longer been known as America. I want you to think about that for a second. You would have been dead and gone voting for Biden again, 2 generations, 3 generations later, 4 generations later, and there would have been a flood of criminals from a different country, plus criminals from our countries just flourishing in crime rate going up, rapes, smugglings, no more smugglings, just walk through the border, taking over the cops and the border patrol and the ports. They the Mexican borders and the United States borders, they're in on it too. You know, they getting paid to, like, literally let them through. It would have been like that while we voted for him. That would have been our future. I want you to think long and hard about what he's doing. He was left with this. He was left with this. Well, this was given to him. He was given this. So he have to do some mechanical work and figure out what goes with what and what is working with what and how can he fix it to make it work for America. Like, seriously, we need to think long and hard about, I read a on YouTube, it was a TEDx speaking. They were talking about how people don't, the smartest people, engineers, they come into situations, the real smart people go, engineers, scientists, all of them, the big shebang, they come into situations not knowing how to fix a situation. And they go into this situation and they talk amongst each other, two-way feedback or multi feedback, and they find out a solution. They find out a solution to the problem, but they never go in it thinking that they know everything. And like Abraham Lincoln said, like she said, I don't like this fella. I don't like this individual, he said. I think I better get to know him more. And that's what we need to do. But did that work with Abraham Lincoln? Obviously not. But it has some merit to it. Because like she said, the movie Frozen, I haven't seen it. They work with scientists with that movie. That makes me all want to see the movie even more. Because scientists worked on that movie to give a reaction, a powerful reaction. Have you ever seen a movie that just made you want to cry before even getting to the plot or the suspense part of it? I've seen those type of movies. And we have to wait and give him a chance. They're waiting and waiting and waiting, and he's trying to get people on board to fix these things. Give him a chance. He's been in since January 20th, February 20th, March. It's not even March 20th yet. It hasn't even been 2 months yet. And everybody's putting him to a high expectation. And now Al Green is talking about impeaching him, signing the paperwork to impeach him. But yet the cameras show him acting like a baboon. Him yelling at the address of the nation, showing how his dislike and hate for him. And like he said, no matter what he does, no matter what he says, no matter how he reacts, whether good, whether sincere, whether he has factual evidence that he's taking care of business, the Democrats will always have something to say and be just won't care, hate it. So with that being said, thank you all for listening to me. You guys take care, and I will definitely see y'all next time. It's been a pleasure. I love you guys. Yeah, can't tell you what I'm about to do. But take care, be safe, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I have to do that project for week 5 by myself. I'm gonna do it on Saturday, probably 3 o'clock. No, I don't want to do it too late because then I'm gonna be so like dragging it. So I'm gonna try to do it in the morning time after I get my coffee, and then get on here. That's how I'm gonna do it. Yeah, when I'm pepped up off of caffeine and water. So yeah, y'all definitely take care. I hope that y'all understand that this is not for you guys. What he's doing is not just for you guys. This is for the second generation of you guys, the third generation of you guys, the fourth generation of you guys, the fifth generation of you guys, the sixth generation of you guys. This is for people that your babies, your babies, babies, your babies, babies, babies. Like, seriously, he's not getting nothing out of this. He already has money. Elon Musk already has money. Elon Musk has businesses. Wake up. Taxpayer dollars versus deducting money from the frivolous things that are wasteful in the military and the government. No, not the military. Let's scoot that out because he hasn't done nothing to the military. He won't mess with the military. The government. All this education. We spend a lot of money on children, but are we spending a lot of money? Are we actually, to leave it up to the states means a lot of states are going to be caught either lying or not about whether they're taking care of their children or not. Because a lot of black men are starting to get into becoming a teacher. A lot of black men are starting to get into that process. They feel amped up to want to become a teacher. So yeah, let them be. Goodbye.
Never waste my time.